Hey everybody, it's Matt here, the Toku Dragon, and today we're doing a kind of video that I don't normally do on this channel. Reason why is because I try to actually veer away from speculation unless I have a lot of facts on my side for some of the research that I've done when it comes to anime licensing. So in this video, it's going to be mostly speculation with a little bit of fact sprinkled in there. So the question that I'm curious about, and the question that I'm asking is, did Discotek actually tease Saban's Masked Rider in a recent tweet? Well, we're going to talk about that right now. So looking at this tweet, we can see here that it says, an important note for Kamen Rider Black RX fans. Furbus does not appear in Kamen Rider Black RX, but now that he is free, there may be a mention of him somewhere in the set. Ooh, spooky, cue lightning and stuff. So, and it says at the end, be safe. And there's also a gif of Furbus running around. So does that mean that we're actually getting Saban's Masked Rider either on native Blu-ray or on SD2 Blu-ray, which if you're not familiar with the process, basically it's taking not HD quality files like native Blu-ray, but actually taking SD quality files, basically something that you'd find on a DVD, putting them on Blu-ray, both to save on costs, not just for the company creating it, but also for us purchasing it. So is either one of those things a possibility with this tweet? Well, not exactly. And so this is where the fact comes into play. So even though this tweet that I'm about to read is from a historian when it comes to Tokusatsu, August Ragone, that doesn't necessarily mean that he's actually talking about this particular case in the sense that this actual tweet, but this is still very relevant nonetheless, and still information that I do think that you need to hear before you see this tweet and think, oh wow, we're going to get it in the US, it's been confirmed, if that doesn't end up happening. So he ended up tweeting, and this was in April 5th of 2020, the truth about Hasbro's Saban's Masked Rider. While Ishimori Productions wanted the series buried, at Jake Nelson MN checked on the status. Without a license from Toei and Ishimori Productions, it seems, quote-unquote, Saban's Masked Rider has been banished to the Phantom Zone. Thanks, Jake! Which, yeah, I mean, thanks, Jake. Now, Jake is quoted as saying, the Library of Congress shows the episode copyrights for Saban's Masked Rider, Beetleborgs, and VR Troopers going the same route, in parentheses, bundled and shuffled through a series of banks during the Disney deal, to SCG. So Hasbro, quote-unquote, owns the series, Masked Rider, but probably can't use that without the license. So what does all of that mean? Well, basically, when you look at the rights to Power Rangers, and you look at the fact that it was owned by Saban, then Disney, then Saban, then Hasbro, and now technically Super Sentai rights are under the E1 banner. When you actually look at your Super Sentai sets, you'll see E1 on there and not Hasbro or Saban's logo. What that basically means is they have the rights both to Power Rangers and to Super Sentai. It means that Hasbro seemingly does not have the rights to the original Masked Rider footage, which of course isn't just Kamen Rider Black RX, but is also J and ZO. Doesn't have the rights to Beetleborg footage, which I believe also would mean not just B-Fighter, but also B-Fighter Kabuto because of Beetleborg's Metallics. And also the VR Trooper, which was of course a combination of different series footage. But still, with all that being said, there still is a chance, a small, minute chance that Masked Rider will be coming out in the US. Or, if that isn't the case, then, what is this teasing, right? What would this be teasing if not that? Well, there could very well be a chance that for some reason or another someone is interviewed on the set that does talk about Furbus, and that's kind of what this is referencing. It would be very interesting if this is how they talked about it, but that could very well be the case. But I do kind of wonder if maybe, just like they did with their Kamen Rider Black set when they did tease that there was a promo trailer on it, and they did talk about in their recent tease, which I did talk about, when they actually posted that RX is happening, I did talk about the fact that there are some stuff, some like references and stuff there, extras, and I'm just like, what are those extras going to be? Huh? So I am curious, maybe this is going to be happening in the US. It would be really cool. My clock has something to say as well. It really is Toku time, everyone. But either way, I want to hear your thoughts down below, and that's why this video is definitely more speculation than fact, but I still wanted to talk about that quote from August Ragone, just so that we don't get on a runaway train here, just to end up having, the most absurd speculations here of what could and could not come out. I wanted that to help ground us just a bit. But man, wouldn't it be cool to see this in the US? Because here's the thing. For some of you out there who are not fans of it, Saban's Masked Rider, I'm not saying I'm like the biggest fan or anything. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. But it's something that when I ended up seeing it, there were no US DVDs out or anything like that. It was just these German DVDs, and the quality of it was not that good at all. And there's never really been a physical US release in any which way, outside of, I believe, the first volume on VHS, and I believe DVD, but I'm not too sure. So for right now, the rips that I've seen right now that are out are some of the worst quality stuff that I've ever seen. So even for like children's television wise, it's just the worst quality stuff. So for anyone out there who is a fan, even if I'm not going to pick up the set, which depending on what they do I might, but you know, even if I'm not going to pick up the set, if you out there love it, and if you know someone out there who loves it, and even if you don't, I'm just very happy to see that you can get this set out and that you can actually get it in your hands and finally see Saban's Masked Rider in potentially the best quality possible that you've ever seen in your life. So, tell me down below if you think this is what Discotek was teasing. Tell me down below if you think that they're not teasing that. I would love to see some other Kamen Rider come out from them as well, some Showa era stuff. And if you think that's some of the extra stuff that they're teasing and the promo stuff that they're teasing, you know, wouldn't relate to Fergus really. But still, generally though, please tell me down below. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. So, love you all, take care, and I hope you tune in next time. So, I'll see ya.